Hello, guys. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're hearing me from. I just want to quickly address something that will be popping up on my timeline recently about married couple having a mate or some challenges in your marriage, somebody you just speak to. You know, definitely when I speak to this person, I'm going to hear or get a positive advice from the person, somebody that has, their marriage is flourishing, where it's going on well, not exactly like, they have a perfect marriage, but they know how to navigate their issues, and then, have and resolve it. Somebody you just admire their marriage, basically. So if you are married and you don't have a mentor, somebody you talk to, fine. A lot of us have that, oh, don't worry, I'll be able to sort it out. I don't want third party in my, because a lot of people feel that they can sort the issue out. They have this ego. I can't imagine telling people about my marriage. Why will I go and meet just anybody to speak to? I don't even want to speak to my pastor about my marriage. I will sort it out. You cannot sort issues out by yourself. The issues probably you create or your spouse created. How are you going to sort? You would have even created the mess at the first place. You understand? So you have to have a mentor, somebody that you can speak to. The Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. You understand? You must get somebody that sharpens you up, that lets you know that no, this thing you're doing is right, this thing you're doing is not right. But the problem is that if you have a mentor, same ideology like you're definitely not going to make a headway. You understand? You're going to get somebody that is far more knowledgeable, more experienced, more spiritually inclined, you understand, than you. You can't get your kind of person, your regular guys, you're just your normal people. Have a look at their marriages, have a look at their personality, have a look at their children, have a look at the way they express themselves, the way they talk, have a look at everything about them. You can't just make anyone, just anybody. Remember what Titus 2:7 said, that you must have a mentor. It is important for you to have a mentor in marriage, contribute as a nourishment to your marriage, and also make your marriage grow. Nurture and growth. That's what mentor is all about in marriage. You don't chest everything, because if you have the knowledge, the whole information, the whole answers, you won't find yourself in the mess in the first place. So that's why you have people that nourishes you, people that increase you, people that push you to the right direction positively. I'm not talking about the regular person that will say, hey, don't worry, just do whatever, just make yourself happy, it's you first, just do this, go that. No, I'm not talking about people like that. People that will see your fault and tell you, yes, this one you're wrong. I have a friend who I spoke to just recently, and she said she cannot appreciate a particular person in their marriage enough. She cannot appreciate a particular person because the man knows that, he has a foundation, a shaking foundation. So he had to get somebody who can really tell him the truth, who can change his ideology, his mentality about marriage. Marriage is not like a rock. If you stop growing in marriage, if you stop seeing things in a different perspective, I'm not talking about the perspective that is not ungodly perspective or something. I'm just talking about in different perspective. Oh, my wife is feeling like this, my husband is feeling like this. What do I do? If ego, humble in relationship. Humble is not just wife duty. The wife should just sit down, silent, don't talk. Just when I step on you, just say thank you. No. Humble means when the two head comes together as a team and say, no, this battle, this issue, we're going to sort it out. And the wife will say, yes, it's me and you against the world. Not you and them against me. You and them, you and your friend, you and your colleagues, you and your neighbor, you and your family, you and your this, you are against your wife. Are you okay? You understand? You can't push people to the extent and don't expect something in return. So that's why you need a mentor. You need a mentor, a godly mentor. Not ungodly mentor. No, don't look at people's marriage and say, well, I've made up my mind, that's what is going to happen. No. If you think marriage is easy, did you check your background? Did you check the background of your neighbor? It's not easy. What are those things you're doing to change the whole scenario, the environment? What are you doing? See, life is not one-sided. When you look at this side, you look at this side. All right? Your day, guys, because I'm really getting very emotional about this right now, because I've had a lot of messages, I've had a lot of calls, I've had a lot of, somebody told me that her husband said, don't tell anyone about this, don't tell anyone about this. Are you changing it? Are you doing something about it? Are you acknowledging it? Yes, I know I did something wrong, but you don't have to tell anyone about it. It's just me and you in this marriage. Okay, fine, it's me and you in this marriage. So What's the way forward? Yeah? What's the way forward? What are you doing? What was you and I in the marriage? What is the way forward? Would you expect her to be quiet and suffer for the rest of her life? Oh, your parents, your mom, your uncles, your aunties stayed in their marriage for 50 years. All quiet, allow their husband to do anything, praying for their marriage for 50 years, and the man is still the same. Is that what you wish for your wife? No. Men, you need to do better. Women as well. I'm going to do a video for women, definitely. We women, we have our own drama. All right? We have our own movie. But what I'm trying to say is this. Men, you need to do better, I'm telling you. Look at your circle. Look at your friends. For crying out loud. Look at your friends. Look at your circle. How is it going out? Do you like the kind of life your friends are living? Is that the kind of life? Is that how you want to end up? Why are you even in the circle of the ungodly? You have a spirit of God in you. What are you even doing in the circle? How did you find yourself there? You need to ask yourself, how did I find myself there? How did I even get here? Then you retrace your step back. You know, the wrong things are always very nice, always very sweet, always very enjoyable to do, right? But it's very difficult to change. That is why it also is very important not to get into it. But anyway.